Hello YouTube, we're back and the server is now in a state where we can start getting rid of the temporary things that we've built, so like the starter area and all that sort of thing. So this first part of the episode is mainly going to be me tidying up the world, so let's get on with that first, shall we? Much better. So I know Maker and Bed haven't been on for a while. Bed is on vacation and Maker's just been super busy. So I've been tidying up and all alone on my lonesome, and so I think I'm gonna go mess with them. Nothing like a good old prank. Forgive me, Maker, for I have sinned. I know not what I do. I hope in time that you forgive me. I hope you can find in your heart forgiveness. How many Hail Marys? Nah. I think it needed colour. Oh wow, I can't wait till he sees this. And before you sound off in the comments, just relax. I will help him paint it back up the rightful colours. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it until he sees it. So the temporary base is looking much better. However, it is still temporary. We only got copper at the moment, but we haven't got a big factory for copper just yet. So once we have got that, this will fully disappear. But for now, it looks a lot neater and a lot more tidy. Basically, I got rid of all the rest of the starter area, left the copper because we need it, and just loading up straight underneath the train station, straight into the train, as you can see. And that is taking it to the train station. So now I've got this area done. There are other things I need to do. I want to make sure that everything is connected to this road train network. So as you can see, the hub is connected by train, connected by road. The AI factory isn't at the moment, and I do have Bed's permission to connect the train and a road to it. So I've got to do that. I've also got to connect a road somehow to over Maker's area. I've got to gather materials for painting the roads up and everything, and I want to put lights on the roads and just generally make the whole of this area look a lot prettier. So I'm going to start getting to that. So now that I've got the place tidied up and we've put some lights in the roads and on the tracks and stuff, etc., and it's looking a bit prettier, I've noticed that this copper power place here, this junction is too close to this junction, and we're having a lot of problems with trains. And since this is only temporary, I might just move the copper down there and connect the track further down the line, and that'll save us a lot of problems with the trains. So after doing all that, now it's time to build a better copper place and disconnect this one. So I've made a road coming from the hub corner down to here and round to that point there, and I'm planning on 2 export trains. So one for maybe the hub, one for other places, maybe both for other places, who knows, but I think we're going to need 2 train stations, and it fits with my design. So far I've got 2 train stations and a road coming in. That's what I'm looking at. I also have plenty of shards to shard up the copper ore, and there's 3 of them there. So I'm going to be extracting from there. I'm planning a big building around here. That's going to have to go as well. Don't know how, but I'm going to sort something out with that. So that's all I've got so far. Let's keep going. So we got a little bit more figured out. So I've got a door in here at the front. Obviously this will be decorated and things like that, but I'm just working on the basic lineup. So we have as main entrance, which is going to look a little like this. We have materials coming up and through the ceiling. And then there's going to be another door here, all decorated of course. And then there's 3 stairways, because we're making 3 things. We're going to be making copper sheeting, copper wire and cable. So there's going to be a room dedicated to each. Cable's going to be on one of them, sheeting on another, and the wire on this one, or whichever. That's where I'm at. And these have all got to feed back to the train lines, which I don't know how I'm going to do yet, but there is plenty of space underneath for me to run belts and things like that. Put these together like this for now, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have it open or visible, or if I'm going to have an access area or something like that. If I do decide to do that, I'll clean this up and make it look a lot neater. But for now, it's just serving a purpose. So that's where we're at for now. I shall keep going. So I've got the machine placement figured out. I've got all the smelters up top here in the center of the build. And then on this side, we're going to be making wire, quite a lot of wire, and half of it's going to be used for cables and the other half is just wire. This side will probably go up here where the cables are going to be made. So there's 5 machines this side and 5 machines the other. And then just over here we have 10 machines. Half of them are clocked to make up for, basically instead of 15 machines, I've made it 10. And this will be for copper sheeting. So now that I've got all this figured out where I want it and everything, I've got to get the train stations in, belt everything up, connect it all power wise, etc., get it all running, and then I'll come back to you with that. Okay, so this thing is now fired up, everything's running, I've checked everything and it's all working correctly. Trains are being loaded up at both ends. So all that's left to do now is to decorate this beauty. Okay guys, so other than a bunch of silly little things that I need to sort out like that in the sky and the road, I've got to finish the road off back to the hub. I mean, we made a little bit of a start and we will get that finished, but other than them tiny little details, everything is now ready. So the outside is average in my opinion. I might come back and revisit some of the aesthetics for the outside, maybe in one of those videos like this one where I do a lot of cleaning up or something like that. So other than that, I'm quite happy with it. So let me give you a quick tour around. So you've seen the outside. The train stations haven't changed. They're still the same and the front's still the same. And as you come through here, we still have this room here, which has got our indicators for our inputs. And then we've got the cross stairway. So if I take you up the left side first, in here's where we're making all our wire. Now I've put some walkways down and we've got a little workers area in this corner. And then we've got the lights across the front. And these walkways take you all the way down here, past all the machines, around the bottom, and then they bring you back up again. So I need to finish that off. Let's do that right quick. Let's just pretend that never happened. There we go. And yeah, they bring you all the way back around here. You also have one here in the corner, and this brings you upstairs, and then you can go through this door and out into the train station loading area, or you can go on this side where you can see the docking area here and the outside. Moving on up this way, this brings you to the center bit where all the smelters are. Now I put a glass roof on this and we've got a glass walkway running down here. I like the glass roof because it shows the waterfall in the background. Just shame it shows that, but I kind of figured that worked out well. So that was going up left. Now if you go forward, let me just jump down here so that's ruin it all. Okay, so you come up here, and then you've got a window in front of you, a little crafted bench each side with some lights. Again, you can see the waterfall from here, and then you can either go this way or you can go that way. Both the same. These are the machines that are making the cables, and we have 5 this side, 5 that side, so we have 10 in total. With another, again, glass roof, again, because there's some good scenery around the area, and I just think the glass roof works in this location. Coming up this side brings you back to the smeltery room, and you can go back down the other side into this one. Again, cables, background, roof, glass, you get the idea. And if we go back down the stairs to the crossroad part and go up this way, this is where we are making our copper sheeting. So obviously the light here, and then we've got holes in the floor. We've got some decoration in the corner. It doesn't do anything. I just wanted some decoration in that corner. We have our walkway that takes you up here. Again, access to the center smelter area, so you can get from any room to any room via these little walkways. And then I had a bit of space around this side, so I put a little walkway in front of these machines just to here because I wanted to show this bit off. And then in the corner we had a bit of space, so put them on there. It just fits computers and stuff like that, and like a little control station, if you will. And then again, you've got a door this side, brings you out to the train station once again. So that's really it for the copper, but now that copper's done, I can get rid of the old copper up there, and we won't have all the train line problems and stuff like that. Like I say, I've still got some things to finish off, like the road and decorating the rail line that runs up there. But other than that, this build is now complete. I have to tidy my little storage area up, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.